Hey guys, Igbos makes one of the most complicated demands from President Bola Tinubu. See what they want that got Nigerians talking. Hours after President Bola Tinubu assumed office as president, members of the indigenous people of Biafra and the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, MARSOP, have come up with a demand that may be very difficult for Bola Tinubu to fulfill. This demand is coming up just few hours after Bola Tinubu resumed office as the president of Nigeria. Recall that when the former president Muhammadu Buhari was in office, some elders from the southeast region, as well as leaders from the region, once paid a visit to President Muhammadu Buhari, demanding that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. They pleaded with the president, Muhammadu Buhari, but he turned down their demands, saying that it was beyond his power to release Nnamdi Kanu. He also said that Nnamdi Kanu should defend himself in court. However, according to reports made available, the Movement for the Actualization of the Sovereign State of Biafra, MARSOP, has urged with President Bola Tinubu to release the imprisoned leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, in honor of the 56th anniversary of Biafra. I beg your pardon. The organization said in a statement on Thursday that it will continue to honor its independence heroes as it marks 56 years of Biafra. The movement head, Uchenna Madu, is quoted by Niger News as saying, "Today we rejoice and recognize the sacrifice of our gallant troops of Biafra made for our freedom. MARSOP record the suffering, the agony, the starvation, the subjections, hunger, and tremendous costs that our ancestors, fathers, mothers, brothers, and sisters paid for the liberation of Biafra. We will continue to remember them because they inspire and rekindle our unwavering favor and dedication to self-determination of Biafra every time they suffer. The non-violent approach is the cornerstone of the model struggle for Biafra's restoration and self-determination, which is led by MARSOP and others. In remembrance of the brutalities, persecutions, and traumatic torture, extrajudicial killings, affiliations, imprisonment, and traumatic deaths at the hands of Nigerian security forces, MARSOP remembers are in a sober state of reflection today across the globe. The more political detention the freedom fighters endure, the harder they grow and the more uncontrollable their supporters become. MARSOP asks that the incoming president of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu, who has previously stated that he does not believe in Nigeria, should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB. MARSOP thanks the people of Biafra for their thoughtful observance of today's Biafra Day anniversary celebration, they said. So guys, you've all heard it now. MARSOP have asked the newly elected president, Bola Tinubu, to release the IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has been incarcerated by the Nigerian government. Okay, they have asked the new president Bola Tinubu to do something about that. You know, say this matter of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's detention, it don't get out of hands. Kanu was adopted in Kenya and he was brought back to Nigeria. And in Nigeria here now they judge the matter. And the court can't discharge and acquit him. But the federal government of Nigeria have refused to release him. Funny enough, some Igbo elders have gone to President Muhammadu Buhari. during his tenure. They pleaded with him. They said, see, you know what? For peace to reign in the southeast, and because for unity as well in Nigeria, apply political solution in the case of our son, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is what we are asking you, and you release him. Okay? Release him because we want peace to reign in Nigeria. And President Muhammadu Buhari then now said, see, you see this matter, no one interfere. You understand? The best thing we'll go about this is that let Nnamdi Kanu defend himself in the courts. So that is what he said. He said his hands are clean. He do not want to interfere in the judiciary process. But what actually happened at the end of the day? You understand? And this makes us to believe that it's not that the court does not have anything to say when there is matter like this. But the truth is that the government have hijacked the judiciary as well. The situation whereby the court will give orders and they will not listen. They will not obey the order of the courts, and which is really very wrong. Release this man and let him go. Now, before the election, Bola Tinubu have promised that he's going to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That will be the first thing he's going to do. They don't remind am now. You know, say some Yoruba people don't they talk say, Igbos, they deserve nothing because they did not voted for Bola Tinubu. See, if we really want unity in this country, we have to push our yesterday, beside us and focus. You understand? That is the only way we can end this issue. But anything apart from this, forget about this, because that means we are just deceiving ourselves, talking about this one Nigeria of a thing. So guys, I'm dropping it. Kindly share your thoughts.